Hey, it's Shop Talk, baby. This is the show where it's okay to be you. We're talking from Yale to jail and from the church house to the pimp house. Nothing's excluded on Shop Talk. So if you don't have a phone, I suggest you borrow one. Call in and voice your opinion live every Saturday morning from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Yeah, that's right, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Don't forget to Shop Talk with your girl, because right here, we keeps it real. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, girl?
Good morning. How's everybody doing out there?
Doing just lovely, just lovely. How you doing?
Good, dodging all these rainstorms.
It's raining like that?
It's beautiful today. It was nice yesterday. Rained early yesterday, but yeah, 'tis the season.
Okay. That's the season up there. It's supposed to rain.
Yeah, it was actually supposed to rain, like heavy rain, thunderstorms all week long. We only got it like 2 days, which I'm thankful for because I don't have their sewage system is horrible, so it floods quick around here, and I ain't got time to be swimming.
I didn't know Texas had all that. I had no idea that Texas had that.
Yeah, they need to redo their pipes or something because, like I said, I don't have time to be swimming and I'm not at the beach.
Okay, but you said you ain't at the beach. You ain't doing it at all.
Right.
She ain't doing it at all. Listen, let's talk about this quick 34 guilty count.
Ooh, child. I like that. I posted a song yesterday. I can't say it right now.
I'm like, they got a song for that too? Because you know they did, they had one for Bleach Blonde, Butch Body.
And Leslie Jones, the comedian with her crazy self, she put it on her reels yesterday, so I kind of like copied it, shared it on my page. And I tell you, you got a catchy tune to it, but yeah.
Does it?
Yeah.
What did it say? Say a little bit without the, I know it's probably some extra stuff.
That MF is getting...
Okay. Now, you know what's crazy? I mean, we have that, so he went down in history. He in history as the first president to be a felon.
Exactly.
Now, or convicted felon. Let me say that, convicted felon. But here's the thing, though. Even him being convicted, he still can run.
Thank you. And this is what I don't understand. Questions that people were posing, and if you're a convicted felon, you can't get a passport. If you are a convicted felon, you can't vote. Like, there's a lot of things. If you're a convicted felon, you can't fight for this country. But yet still, you can run for the presidency. Like, it makes sense. That,
you know what? It makes sense, and I'm going to tell you why. Because they would figure that somebody who's a convicted felon wouldn't even want to run for president. Think about it.
It makes my brain hurt.
Does it?
Yes, it does. Because guess what? Had it been, and I'm going to play devil's advocate, had it been Obama that got convicted, do you think they would let him run?
Absolutely not. They still got Michelle. They still got Michelle Obama talking about she's a man. Oh, and you know what? Her mom passed away yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
my
I don't even know what her last name is. I was about to say mother-in-law Obama, but she was up in the White House. But she passed away at 86 years old. But here's the thing with Trump: you can run for president, but he can't vote. So hopefully, Melania vote for him. You think she gonna vote for him?
I doubt it.
Let's see our boy on break real quick. Let's I don't know if we should we don't want that same thing coming up where old boy was at court for suspended license and was driving talking, I'm parking now. I'm parking now. So we don't want that. He on the passenger side. So let the people know he on the passenger side before they get it and have a meme with him. But I want to say this. Let me finish this though. There was somebody else who did run as a felon from behind bars. Back in the early 1900s. Stuff that I knew I didn't want to do. Real talk. I knew I didn't want to. I hated history, but it comes in handy. It was Eugene Debs. Eugene Debs was a felon behind bars who actually ran for president. He did not win, but, I don't know. Now, your boy talking about it was a witch hunt. He said the jurors, Biden was behind all the jurors and all that extra stuff. I was like, I cannot. This cat is... But here's the thing. The thing that's wild is, had they not found him guilty, he would have said, okay, the American people has spoken.
Exactly.
And I know we use that term narcissist a lot. But come on.
He's a typical textbook narcissist.
Right. Go ahead. What you got, Nate? What you think?
Oh, it's politics. So, I mean, anything that works, I'm going to spin it the way I need you to see it. Sad but true. But like you said, a felon can't vote, can't get a gun, but we still pay taxes if we get a job. There's a lot of jobs that we're not eligible for because you're a felon. But if you get a job, oh yeah, we won't tax you all the same. So that's what reparations without how does it say it? Not reparations, but that's taxations without representation.
There you go. Okay, come on, you getting it? You getting it?
Yeah, I'd be like educators and stuff.
Just
but that dabbled in the politics a little bit.
Yeah, in the politics.
I listened that day, but I mean, that day. But I mean, that don't mean that now. But that's different. Now that you're a felon and got a job, oh no, you can still pay taxes. Well, can I vote? Can I get a passport? Can I carry a gun? No. Well, no. Okay, so why am I being taxed the same as everyone else that could? So. It's America. Everybody better start looking for another country to move to because it's really getting bad. It's really getting bad.
It definitely is. Production said that Michelle Obama's mother's name is Marion Robinson. Thank you, production. Cornell Stevens.
Always. Okay. Yeah. I know it was.
Fact check.
Cornell.
Fact check.
Now he's officially on the team now.
He on the team. He part of the crew. We got to make sure we put him on the Christmas list.
Hey, you officially get a T-shirt.
That's what I love.
One of us now.
You get a shirt. It's okay to be you shirt. Coming your way. Man, I love that guy. Thank you. I appreciate it because it'd be like, okay, wait, hold on. That's the only thing I miss about being like down in the station because you had people that was doing it. Then you had Nate that was in the back doing it. Now he on the front, like boom. I guess we wasn't paying enough, so he out here sporting his fluorescent colors like the 80s. The fluorescent orange and green like the 80s up in this mug, okay? Look, he didn't put it on mute, so we good. Got it on mute for all that noise that's going on.
I'm sorry. I'm double dipping, so
I got you.
Time and a half. So
hey, you do what you
own. That's right. Get that money.
You get it. I love the fact you're on your break. So if you have to disappear and come back, you could do that throughout. Boom. It's all good.
I'm glad you understand. I keep looking to see when they call me, but
I got you. We good up on this mug. Now let's talk about the hot topics real quick. Your boy, the one who got it's ideal, right? The one who actually he had to do the Zoom court meeting, and the Zoom was for a suspended license, and he was on Zoom driving, and the judge was so good. He was like, Are you close to parking? Are you close to pulling over? He's like, I'm parking now.
That is your typical world's dumbest criminal. Dude, you knew what you was in court for. Why you on Zoom? He could have muted the mic, muted the camera or something, anything. Dude, what really? Lied, said you was behind, you was in the front. Well, no, because they probably would have asked him to show the person. Like anything.
Or said he was on the passenger side.
Yeah, but then...
But he said, I'm parking now.
Right.
Yeah.
That judge probably would have been like, well, can I see who's sitting next to you?
The judge walked him into a suite. So, you're parking now? You're close to parking? Like, yeah.
He thought the judge was cool. The judge was cool, but like, for real? I thought that was the craziest thing. I was like, I'm with you, Nick. The world's dumbest criminal.
Right.
Yeah, he deserves it. He deserves whatever he gets. He earned it.
Because that was dumb. That was real dumb.
He earned it.
Dumb.
Now, here's the thing. I'm about to take you right back before we get this show started because the show is freaking amazing. And y'all both gonna be like, what? I'm going to tell y'all about it. With what Trump is guilty of, the 34 counts of, I don't know, would that be like paying for services rendered or paying like, they don't call themselves prostitutes, if I guess a call girl, escorts instead of a prostitute. So he's guilty of that. Is that really a bad thing? I mean, for his marriage it is, but this was prior to him even running, being president. Let me say that because he was running.
Guess what? Us common folk can still go to jail for that. So
they're gonna wrap it into he was helping pouring into a small business or something like that. But they were mad at Mrs. Obama for not wearing sleeves. Remember that? She didn't wear sleeves, and she was the worst person on the world. And I mean, 700 Club was even talking about her.
It was.
Melania, we got her bucket naked, and that's art. That's so they're going to frame it the way they want to frame it. The sad thing is the country's leaning towards the opposite thing. He did something to Russia and said something about Putin, and they was like he was a communist. Trump was over there riding horses with him and saying everything about him. And it's heads I win, tails you lose. So, and we're the losers.
Okay, because here's the thing.
Rap song
I know that the way that it was wrapped, he wrapped her payment in under, like he paid his attorney, like lawyer fees. And that was where the issue was. Now, they did dog Hillary Clinton. Dog.
Yeah, I know that little rap song is cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it, okay?
Yeah. And Hillary was just the first lady, and they dogged her.
How about that?
For staying with him. And I mean,
for staying with her man.
Yeah. But I mean, they can do things that we know better we can't do.
The American people.
Well,
it's a mess. But real talk, the American people, what they're trying to get, he tried to get the vote when he did the shoes and all the other stuff. And it's like, to me, that's a slap in the face. But hey, what we gonna do? Let's get this show started. Everything that happens is motivation. That's what it's all about, lovely people. That's what it's all about. So today's topic is dating an ex. My ex is up next. Oh, so I'm talking to a few people, and talking to the few people out here single in the dating world. The Shop Talk question of the week is, would you date an ex? If the situation, if you weren't married and all that good stuff, would you date an ex? That's what the question is, lovely people. I'm going to give you the number to go ahead and call on in, or you can actually text 619-902-2287, 619-902-2287. Would you date an ex? That's the Shop Talk question of the week. Go ahead, what you got?
This is a hypothetical, of course.
Come on.
Yeah, I think everyone would. Everyone has that one that got away. The one that they would like to do better or forward to. So I think everyone would.
Okay.
Hindsight is 20/20. So, you didn't know he was going to do this or be this or this, that, and other. You see more now that you're away than you did when you were right. It's always like, yeah, you see it from right here, but the other person sees it from way out there. You know what I mean? They're looking at it from here, and you're looking at it from here. So once you get on that other side and can see it, I think everyone has an ex that they would go back to or would like to date.
Okay, go ahead, Nick. What you got?
I would have said I used to think like that about one ex, but
okay,
he's still 50 or not. He still need to grow up. So nah.
No ex. I'm talking overall. I'm not talking about your last.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, Nicole said.
I would say the name, but you already.
No, don't worry about it. Nicole said, nah, they are an ex for a reason.
Well, the only reason I said I would have dated this one is because it was my fault what happened.
See, and that's where I was going with that. Sometimes it depends on who was the problem.
I made a mistake, but
that's the one that got away.
He hasn't. He well, I thought so, but he hasn't grown up.
But how do you know? Here's the thing. You don't have to go into great detail, but how do you know he hasn't grown up if you haven't revisited the ex?
Because you don't have backstage access anymore, so you don't know if he's grown up. When you were together,
not that whole entire three trio that actually grew up.
Well, you don't know that. You've seen it from the outside now. You were in the inside and you've seen some stuff. The stuff you've seen backstage is the stuff he could have cleaned up. So he's grown up, and all you've seen is the play from the outside. You didn't see the reading and the test runs and stuff, the stuff that happened in the back end to make it good on the outside. So,
see, that's it. Yeah, you said backstage access, so it is a little different. It's like, okay, if you my girl now.
When I'm dating you, and I know you snore. I know how bad your farts smell when I'm dating you. Now you could have cleaned all that stuff up. You know what I mean? Now that we ain't dating, you can be like, oh, that wasn't too bad. Add a little more broccoli or quit feeding him eggs so much, and it wouldn't be so bad. So now you know, and you won't go again. So I mean,
I was around here. Yeah, Miss Wynn know exactly as she know.
But okay, keep going.
You're still on one person though. I'm talking overall.
Overall, like it's just one. Yeah. So you just have that one person that you were like, okay, I'll go and revisit.
Just that one.
Okay. Because here's the thing: when you think like as far as like dating now, I would look at it and talking to different people, and a lot more men than women, because y'all know men are really my listening audience. I don't know why, but I think it's amazing. Appreciate it. So single ladies, y'all need to be kicking it with Shop Talk because the fellas are here. The thing is, listening to them, there were a lot of men that actually said absolutely. But she's married to somebody else, stuff like that. But that would be the one that I would say, hey, she would have been a good one.
And guess what? We know their names too. We know exactly who we talking about, hypothetically.
Right. And then you be like, okay, boom. Because real talk, I heard most of the men, they said that sex is not it. I said, wait, what? They were like, that's not the most important. That was men that said that. They were like, that is not the most important. And I was really shocked because...
What did they say again? I didn't hear that.
They said sex wasn't the most important thing.
Oh, no, definitely not. Not in a relationship. No.
So I said, well, wait a minute. Because you do have, and we hear, come on, as a female, you hear over and over, oh, she got that going on. They want the super freak and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, they want the super freak. Then they had the super freak. But that's not the person that they want the relationship with.
Exactly. I can't remember. Never mind. I'm about to mess up myself.
No, don't mess it up. Hypothetically speaking.
Yeah. Hypothetically speaking, I can't remember even the sex that the one, I can't even remember it. It wasn't about that at all. It was good enough to keep me, but I mean, you can't eat peanut butter and jelly every day. So other stuff is the steak and the potatoes and the treatment and I think what's most important if a man can be motivated by her.
Okay. Now, there was a thing going around. You said if he could be motivated by her. Now, there was this thing where it says women don't make men rich. No, women... Wait, is that it? Women don't make men rich, but a man can make a woman rich, or something to that effect.
Yeah. Well, we'll take you at Burger King. You won't date me at Burger King.
That is not true.
Mel, in your closet, both of y'all personal closet, tell me, you ain't even got to tell me who it was, tell me the brokest person you deal with and his age. Now, if you're 20 and he work at Burger King,
that don't matter.
He working, right. But, I mean, you give me, like now, would you date a dude who's working at Costco?
I would.
Yeah.
I don't believe either one of you.
No.
Guys, tell them they're lying in the comments, please.
No, you listen.
I can't see the comments today, but they're going to tell you guys are lying. None of us believe y'all.
No, Costco was cool because I could get a discount.
Mel, you are the same woman that told me how many times did you wait to the end of the race? He got to have something. He got to have something. You said that on Shop Talk with Mel.
That is something. And listen to this. Working at Costco is not a bad thing because what that says, real talk, what that says is he'll do whatever he has to do to provide for his family. So that was a bad example.
Well, this is exactly what we...
get a discount on the membership.
This is exactly what we do. When a man gets rich, he thinks about what he can do for his family. When a woman gets rich, it's her money. It's her money. If I hit the lotto, okay, I got to take care of my wife. I got to do this for my kids, my parents, this, that, and other. If a woman gets rich...
If she hits the lotto...
Like, well, I'm independent. Here, I'm going to do something.
I played those numbers. I chose those numbers.
There it is. Thanks, Mel. Thanks for being honest with us. Because, listen, a woman never has... You don't even think in broke terms. You think in, oh, man, I'm hungry. Well, I know Nate want to take me out. I'll sit there for a little bit, and I'll tell him to take me to Ruth's Chris. Because you got somebody you have someone there that will ease the pain or take the load. I can be hungry, and I can't say, hey, Mel, I'm starving. You cook it? Nigga, you ain't my man. Blah, 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 blah. Or whatever the case may be. We don't have a fallback, fail-safe plan.
But you know what you do have? But you know what you do have? Y'all got that homegirl. Y'all got that homegirl that y'all know y'all can always get a plate from. Y'all stop through, be like, I know she cooked. Let me grab something.
But guess what happens with that homegirl? She wants us, but we're not going to commit to that. It is only one. Like I said, you can go to the bar broke and come out drunk, Mel. I can't. My homegirl only buy me a drink, maybe.
That's a fact. Watch this. That is a fact. And I'm going to tell you why it's a fact. They want to get you drunk. When they find out that you don't drink, they don't offer to pay for your cranberry and orange juice. That happened. I said, oh.
I know I done had many drunk days like that.
Yeah.
Buy one drink and come out.
But here's what it says, though. Here's what it says. I have a mission. I have a goal. And if she doesn't drink, I'm not, ain't no sense in doing it. But the cranberry and orange juice only costs $1 anyway. But this was due. What you drinking? Wait.
Game plan.
What you drinking? I was like, cranberry and orange juice. Oh, for real? Oh, okay. You okay. Like, so what was your plan? Like, really?
Yeah. Hey. Men play chess. We know that this move, this, that, and other.
Man, that dude was playing tic-tac-toe. He could at least say, here go $1. Let me go ahead and keep it moving. He just left right then.
He had no time for the games. There's no game here for me. I'm out.
Let me tell you.
I always win that chess game.
Because you're going to get lit. Let me tell you what happened. This guy was trying to talk to my homegirl. I'm going to say her name. I know she's Stacy. You know her. So me and Stacy went to East. You know Stacy. Everybody knows Stacy. Don't say her last name. Pretty Stacy. And we out in Cleveland. And dude, it was her birthday, so he put, I think it was at the Vale, so I'm taking it all the way back.
Wow.
We was either at the Vales or the Coop. Maybe it was at the Coop. It wasn't that far back.
Wow.
And she had money on her, you know the money boat that we do.
The birthday.
So he gave $10.
Birthday bundle.
Right. And the money flower. So he gives her,
money corsage.
He give her $10, right? She's like, thank you. Well, she wasn't paying him no attention. He's still standing there. She was like, you still here? Guess what dude said? I was waiting on my change.
That's one of my lines. I'll give him a 10 and be like, yeah, I need a 5, 3 1s, 2 quarters, and a dime back.
But this is what was funny. He saw that she wasn't biting on it. She was like, thank you. She was very nice. But he was just still sitting there. She was like, you still here? He was like, yeah, I was waiting on my change. Because he saw she wasn't paying him any attention because another dude came up. So what did she do? She gave him his whole 10 back.
Hey.
Right. She was like, oh, here we go. Because
in my studies over the weekend, over the weeks, and been in a different place, I've learned this, and I'm going to admit it. A man's ego is more fragile than a woman's feelings.
Sure is.
I I would agree with you. Let's get some sound effects. Where is the sound effects, people?
Sure is.
There's a but, though. There's a but. Your feelings are way more vast than a man's ego. It's like one thing that'll hurt a man's ego. One or two things that hurt a man's ego.
Okay.
There's 1,000,005 things that'll hurt a woman's feelings. But once you crack a man's ego, there's no coming back. He'll never forget that.
So if a woman calls you out of your name,
that
doesn't do anything to your ego?
No, hell no.
If a woman calls you a B, you okay with that?
Not. I don't care. I'm like, if that's how you feel about it, okay, well, that now if it's my woman and she called me that, yeah, it adjusts how I deal with you. It'll adjust how I deal with you. But the ego is your friend is better than you. There's no coming back. Wait a minute.
Are we talking? You're talking sexually or just overall?
Sexually. That'll kill a dude's ego. He's not coming back.
Yeah.
Your friend is better than you?
What? Yeah, man. Tell your man that another dude is better than them.
Why would y'all ask that question? Like, how would that even come up?
We don't have to ask it for y'all to say something. You know that it would hurt, so you can say that. Really? So, I mean, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what you're saying and what hurts him.
Well, then
y'all study him. We don't have to ask. Hey, that potato salad was kind of nasty. What? Well, you wasn't saying that. And your boy Fred said that they was the best ever, and he was this. Whoa. Y'all,
That's crazy, but I'm with Nick. Y'all ask the question, and I don't understand why.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
I've had plenty of them that would ask that dumb question. Well, am I better than so and so? And do you really want to know that answer? Why are you asking me that question? Why is it any of your business?
That is the strangest thing. That seemed weird. That is the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Like, do we ask that question?
No, because I don't care.
Like, how would a conversation like that even come up? Like, hey, do I cook better than your ex?
I don't care, because guess what? If it was all that great, why are you here and not over there still? So I don't care. But men, they will. Some men will ask that question like a dummy and get their feelings hurt and then be mad at you. Well, don't ask.
I think that's the strangest.
The thing is, men are competitive. That's why you like it. You want the best man, the fastest, the most biggest arm.
The winner. So we want the winner.
Exactly. And to be with the woman, you want to be the winner of everything. You want to be her everything. So that's why certain men ask. You know what I mean?
Well, when you do your homework prior, like, okay, well, let me see, they used to date this person.
No. I didn't plan to marry you, be in a relationship with you. I just planned on smashing. When it got to relationship status, now that stuff makes a difference. I didn't come in saying, I just want to be her everything. I told you, men fall in love. We don't go out looking for it. It accidentally happened. Now me and Nick together as a couple. Now I got a couple questions. Like, Just like I seen a comedian said, a woman to make another man's sandwich. And they was like, well, what do you mean? Did she ask you what you like on your sandwich? Well, no. Well, you eating another man's sandwich. It's because it gets to that point. Whoa.
Teach!
It's not special. It's not special because you're not doing this for me. This is something you've always done. That's why.
But that doesn't mean she's making his sandwich. Maybe that's the way that she makes the sandwich. I cut my sandwiches diagonal. If I cut your sandwich diagonal, are you going to be okay with that?
I'm going to eat it, but I'm going to sit here thinking, after he said that, it made sense. You didn't ask me how I liked it. You just made it. So
that is
if you
true.
made it for somebody, it's the whole, that can fall into so many different categories. Into the woman's, her worth is her, what I keep on saying, her thing is, she doesn't have to earn it. It's already there. She just has to hold it to a certain level.
So you just taste it. So the food is sitting there and you just taste it. And people don't ask, hey, do you like your food to touch? Are you okay with Me.
Well, it's not. You remember when we had a talk the first time I was on an art with them? We were talking about potato salad and a girl that can do this, that, and I don't want a girl who don't know how to do this, don't know how to do that. Yeah, I said no. It's not about. You don't eat everybody's potato salad, and it ain't about what you can do. Oh, I can take this and do this and dribbles and triples and roast and all that. It's about the willingness. I don't want you to be able to do it, but if you're willing to do it with me, it makes it special to me. And now that it's special to me, I'm going to do whatever it is. My role is to die for you, to set my life on the line for you. That is what I am here for. A man will sacrifice his life and his happiness for a woman. A man will sacrifice his happiness for his woman in the thing. A woman will sacrifice her family for her happiness.
Now, so I agree, because I was about to say, be like, bye.
Yeah.
But I did notice that, watch this. I noticed that in the guys, when I was doing this, doing my polling, POLLING, I noticed that the men said they're looking for companionship.
Yes. And we don't have to be in love. We love you. No, we're in love, but we don't have to love you all the time. We have a mission. Hey, listen, this is how we setting up our goals and our teams, and just be a good teammate and companion, and I can roll with this. No, you got to feel a certain way. I just got to be like, hey, listen, everything's going good, this, that, and other. What you thinking about? Nothing. You got to be thinking about something. No, everything's cool. I ain't thinking about nothing. Hey, we going 80-20 or whatever the case, or 50-50 or whatever the case. Everything's going according to plan. I'm cool. A woman has to feel, well, you don't say you love me anymore. You don't take me out to dinner anymore. This, that, and other. So your feelings would make you say, I don't want to be here. I can get this someplace else. And you will throw all of that away because of how you feel.
Now watch
and everything's working good for a man. And you being a companion is important to him.
Okay, watch this. So you have that in mind. You know the person. You said, you don't take us out to dinner. You don't say you love us and blah, 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 blah. So time have lapsed. Excuse me. And this is somebody. So you're with somebody now, or say you're single and you look back on all the people you've been with, and her demands from back in 89 or 95 weren't as bad as the demands that came up to the present time. And you're like, oh, I could take her to dinner. She cool to hang around. Here's a companionship. I could consider revisiting that, because she ain't have good neck back then, but I ain't even tripping off that now. So maybe I will revisit that situation.
I can see that. I can see what you're saying. But as we get older, the things that we deem as important change for us. I'm not dunking on everybody. I look at that and say, woo, that's a lot of backside. That's a nice turd cutter there. But I need 12 inches just to reach it, so I'm good. But back in the day, I was ready to fight. So, I mean, our needs and wants and desires change. And with that comes, hey, how we look at stuff. Everything is timing. It has to do with everything. It's the timing. The year's power were we at this time. Just that another.
That's why I said like 95 to the present.
Yeah, have to fall in place. Because I wasn't the same dude back then. I wasn't. Okay.
So would you revisit? Would that be, something, you figure who wants to be alone? Because, and I hate to sound that way, but when you're older, it's like, okay, well, companionship is what I'm looking for. Can I put up with her stuff? Do I really care if she can wash my clothes? Are those things important anymore at this stage of the game?
I don't know. That's a case by case.
Okay.
But a man at our age is just looking for peace. If you don't wash clothes, cool. Just I don't want to hear about that badgering and arguing. A man at our age and our age group just want peace. Listen, the clothes ain't washed. Okay, let me flip these underwear flip them through. I wear the flip for another 2-3 days. And I'm not arguing about it. You don't argue about it.
You look at him, Buster. You had to laugh for yourself, because I'm like
2-3 days.
Man,
Wait a minute though. But the flip that took me. I was like, you know, my face say everything.
If you flip it closed for a couple of days, that means you're not washing your musty nuts.
Oh, well, yeah. You know, some people like a little Lowry seasoning on them. I'm just trying to joke with the show.
You crazy.
Hold on.
Crazy. That's off the hook, and that's disgusting. Look, I'm like, that's off the hook and disgusting. Like, the flip. No, and there's people out there that do flip, though.
No. Wash them nuts. To make sure. Don't nobody want nobody with a streak in their draw. Nah, dog.
See, you know what, though? Real talk, sidebar. That is a fear. That is a true fear. If I see that, I don't want to see that because I'm out. Like, my thoughts of you and everything is out the door, done forever. You can be the nicest person. Everything is over. It's over. Bye. See you. I'm done.
A man
Divorce.
Loves you. A man can. That's a true sign. A man only loves you if he lets you wash his whites. If he letting you wash his whites, okay, all right. So now you're throwing away a good man.
A good man that can't wipe his white.
Hey, because Taco Tuesday was kind of rough. So you're throwing him away.
Throw them away. Don't you put those in the hamper. Throw those away.
But my whole point is you're throwing him away. You're throwing that dude away because he had a vicious Taco Tuesday. Now the whole man ain't no good. That
right. Listen, he done. Everything he did is done.
I'm still a good man.
Look, y'all heard these, and he might be a good man, but y'all done heard these words. Them 3 words. It is finished.
Oh wow. You threw away a 6-figure nigga because he had a bad Taco Tuesday.
Yes. Where the Costco guy? Where is the Costco guy?
If you pull them drawers down and you see you got a streak, don't ever let me see it. Just throw them out and wash your butt.
That's not love. That's not love. That's not love, Nick. That's not love. Yep. Your feeling just ruined our love. We was doing good together.
Now I can't look at you the same. I cannot look at you the same. We can't go to dinner.
That last fart had a little moisture in it. I didn't plan for all that moisture.
Throw it away. See, that's why it's important to have 2 separate hampers. That's why it's important to have 2 separate hampers. You got yours, I got mine. Like, no.
Wait. So you want to combine our bank accounts? You want our bank accounts combined, but I can't get a hamper with you?
No.
Too much.
No. The towels. See, yours, mine, and ours. So there's a separate hamper for the towels. That's combined.
Okay. All right, well, hey.
The towels and the linen, that's combined.
Hey,
like,
fellas,
no.
If you want hey, fellas, let's leave Taco Tuesday alone. Find a good woman, I guess. You know, I don't care if you make 6 figures a month. They don't want you because your Taco Tuesday is wrong.
Taco Tuesday is terrible.
Unless you got pucker control.
Pucker control?
Pucker control.
What's
pucker
that?
Control, you know, that's a lot of air. Don't worry about that. It's air. See, I know if you don't hear it, you're going to smell it. That's pucker control. But if you hear it, you ain't got to worry about smelling it. You know, that's just how I'm designed.
I'm gonna tell you from experience. That's a lie.
Not for me.
But see, me up every night scratching to make me because she wanted me to get the spray the other one.
Well, here's the thing. Do you fart in front of your man?
No.
Well, we don't feel love. That's your innermost feeling. You can't share that.
No, that is untrue. Listen, that is untrue. A guy told this girl, he said, we have been married. A guy told his wife, we have been married for 5 years and I have never heard you fart. And she was like, wait. And she said, what? He was like, yeah, I never heard you fart. So she farts. Now watch this. They since
She bringing
divorced.
the thunder, though.
Wait. No. But here's the thing. So you ask for it. She farts, and now you mad at her because she won't stop. Come on now. And they since divorced, but still. Come on, you asked for that, and you want it.
Mel,
if she a vegan, don't let her fart around you.
Wait a minute. I can't hear both of y'all at the same time. Wait, what'd you say, Nick?
I said, this is the third time I've heard that one guy, he was like, yeah, if a woman don't fart in front, that means they don't like you. Like,
They don't?
for real?
Okay, now what'd you say, Nate?
Because if you comfortable enough to fart around me, then I know, you know.
There it is, right there. Because the shit we did last night, the stuff we did last night was illegal in a couple states, and we enjoyed it. But then, if you draw the line at farting, I would just puck it. Never mind. But yeah. If you don't fart around me, I don't think you love me.
Wrong person.
It's not love. It's not love.
Now,
Ask the guys. I can't see the comments. Ask Cornell and them.
Oh, we can have fart wars now, because I'm gonna give you what you asked for.
Hey, I will wake up. I will make up.
I'm like, oh girl, I'm gonna give you what you asked for.
but then you become the homeboy. Y'all having fart offs, now you the homeboy.
Watch this. You don't fart around nobody. I'm special because you do it around me.
But watch this.
Like
No. Let's be clear. You don't fart around you, but you fart around everybody else. You're special. You're special. She ain't farting around you. She farting around everybody else. You're special.
Rather let it out and be ashamed and keep it in and bust a vein.
Man, let me tell you.
Hey, I let it rip.
Wait.
I had a friend who used to tell people my heart ain't busting for nobody. Hell yeah, I'm a fart.
Damn right.
Y'all crazy.
But listen, it's a virginity. It's a virginity. You never farted against. Oh, you farted around me? Oh, baby, don't love me so much, but that's beautiful. You take the aroma away, and then that's love.
Okay, so would you go and revisit that person? That's love, and you'd be like, I know they love me. Okay, well, if I'm not in this situation and I'm single, I'm gonna go back and date her again.
Yeah.
We used to have fart offs. I was quite comfortable.
Then I want to.
And streets.
Fart off is comfortable enough to be around me and just be like.
Okay, let me ask you this. So, okay, both y'all had Taco Tuesday. Wait. So both y'all had Taco Tuesday, and she farts, and you see her underwear with a skid. And you like, that's supposed to be mayo in that potato salad.
But here, I married you to take care of you and protect you. I don't have limits on what I do. I'd be like, hey, you need to. I know you got a nice ass, but you need some wet wipes in there. You need to work that out. I'm not leaving you for that.
You ain't leaving for that.
But you ready to leave a dude over that? And a man would just be like, hey, girl, you need to. Use both hands, you know.
Both hands.
Yeah.
Front to back.
Don't nobody want evidence of the Hershey squirts, man.
Hey. When I get old, you're going to change my diapers anyway.
That's a difference. That's a difference.
Hey, I'm practicing.
You have no control when you're old.
Man, I can't.
He's trying to keep it straight.
Yeah, I can't. I'm like, I ain't about to do that. That's whack.
Yeah, when you're old, that's different.
It is.
You got to practice. You practice.
Yeah, you should have been practicing since you was a little boy.
I'm good.
Forever and ever. Hey, I love you forever, girl. Yeah, I love you forever. Wait a minute.
Well, see, let me tell you something.
Your Honor, he had streaks. And
yeah,
it was a Thursday.
And I'm not going back. I'm not going back. No. Well, what happened? He couldn't wipe himself well.
Right. He didn't know how to wipe his ass.
And this that's really bad because ours is internal. We got internal secretions. Y'all don't even come on now. If you can't do that, that's a problem.
I've given birth before. It raised me up off the toilet sometime, and so it was still internal. So I mean, listen, I don't want to hear that garbage.
You had to reseal the base of the toilet.
You got to wrap the paper and dig in and smooth the side.
Talk about how to give birth.
I cannot with Nate today. What did you eat or drink this morning, sir?
I hope not no tacos. Hope he ain't eating no Taco Tuesday.
It was a topic. It was,
Yeah, you got it.
I'm hurt that you would leave a man. Now, after you leave me, do you still want to have my shit?
No.
Yeah.
No. I don't even want your stuff. I don't even want your stuff.
Good.
Because you know what that tells me? That tells me that you nasty.
Okay.
And let me say this. And you said watch this. I'm gonna tell you something. No, I'm gonna tell you something that's really interesting. Most of those 6-figure brothers are nasty and piss on the toilet seat, leave it down, just nasty, and expect people to do whatever it is to stick with them. Get out of here. Take your money and go. Don't want none of it. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
This rap that these couples be saying at church. But it goes something like, for better or worse, for richer or
You said, listen, you said it. I don't know if you got a lisp, but you said it. You said for better or worth. Like you over here like Mike Tyson. I'm going to go with for better or worth. I'm going to go with that one, not worse. I ain't going to go.
Okay, well, did you know what I was saying?
I understood what you were saying. I understood what you were saying. I understood.
That's communication.
You know my minor was special education, so I understood it.
But you said, soon as I one bad Taco Tuesday, you ready to divorce me.
But watch this. I haven't. But we've already experienced Taco Tuesday before the I do's. So I'm gonna be like I don't. Go ahead.
I'm hoping. So let me.
Let Nick say what she gonna say.
Would you fellas stay with a woman that has what you call it a stinky?
Oh, Mary Jane Rottencrotch.
With her cat stank. Would you stay with her if her cat stank?
You staying with her if her monkey junkie?
Well, as I'm not going to take away from Mel's medical moment, that any smell means problem.
Exactly.
So now, but I mean, your wife shouldn't have a new smell.
She shouldn't have a new smell?
Right.
Okay.
You ain't going to marry it with the smell. Ain't like...
But that might be her smell, though. So you married her with the smell. That's her scent.
Well, I mean, she got if she can't dunk the ball, she got to have a nice 3-point shot. There's got to be something. It ain't all sex for us. It just, after we get it, to invest in it and say, for better or worse means this to us. I am responsible. I have to do this. It ain't, well, she farted. You know, you farting and stinking. Oh, whoa, girl.
I'm responsible for getting the 36 roll.
What's the 36 roll?
36 roll of tissue. We ain't going to do the 4-pack. I'm going to do the 36.
2-ply. 2-ply is more important. And in my house, I do they call it the Southern double. You get the wet wipes, and you straight, and you clean, and then you get your 4 squares and tear, and you dry off. It's delightful. So we can stay married, only
are those rules printed behind the toilet, behind the porcelain throne? Those rules.
What's that?
Your rules of 3 squares and a tear.
Yeah, well, we go through that in the dating stage. I'm like, whoa. I know you got a big posterior, but if you can't wipe in the 3 squares, get in the shower. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna spend all my hard-earned money on toilet paper.
You said get in the shower. Okay. Who cleaning the shower?
The papers I need to, and the wet wipes, because we don't do that over here.
Well, you will have the water bill and plumbing.
That's
you
all right.
Stuff up my stuff. You stuff up my damn plumbing in the house because you
that is okay.
Put half a roll down the toilet.
I'm funky, and I ain't coming to nobody with no streaks in my.
But wait a minute, right? But wait,
now my plumbing messed up. Put a half a roll in.
Nate, listen, that's where I'm at. Hey, wait, that's where I'm at. Hold on, don't be. We're not gonna use that cottonelle. I'm just using it as an example. Be like, you about to mess up my plumbing? How much is that gonna cost? It's a lot to go into it. So you be like,
It's a thought. You got to use your mind.
Yeah, but if you're renting, that's not a thought.
Well, yeah, no. But if I own my house and I got to take care of everything, man, she got a nice butt. I should talk to her, but she probably white with more than 4 squares. Did my plumbing. See, we think we maniacal with that. We maniacal with that.
So wait, so the BBLs is not a good thing?
No.
You be like,
listen.
You looking at your money go out the window?
I know that BBLs, they don't get the treatment that women think they get. They get the attention, but they don't get the treatment. Oh, they get the attention. Ooh, oh man.
Do tell.
Huh?
Do tell.
The attention. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a BBL, this, that, and other. But she ain't getting wifed up husband up and taken care of and stuff like that. I mean, look at the friends that you know with BBLs. Are they housewives? Are they wives?
Well, I can say this. Watch this though. So if you have a wife, and your wife decides, I want a BBL, what's your thoughts as the husband?
Nope, you can't get one. What do you need all that attention for? Why?
That's what I was going to say. Does the question come to say why?
Yeah, why? And I think it's for attention. And I mean, sometimes you don't like your body and stuff like that. But I mean, for the most part, I think it's for attention. Put me on hold for a little bit. I'm about to actually work for 2 seconds.
Gotcha. That's interesting to say that the BBL is for attention and don't get all the perks as the natural woman.
But let me play devil's advocate again. Okay, so guys want a woman they always dote on a woman with a fatty, and they, sundress season, and they talk about, and I've heard some females talk about girls with flat butts, and I got a big butt, but then when a woman, because their self-esteem is broken down because of that, decides to get BBL, then that's a problem. So, now all of a sudden, man, it got to be all natural. Yeah, okay, but you doting on it and, talking about it, and then when a person decides it, so it's like,
You got to finish your thought. When a person decides to what? You got to finish your thought.
For their self-esteem, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. I've heard it all, but guess what? Even with this flat, I done had an ironing board, a bookshelf, I done been told all that. It never stopped me from getting a man or a husband. So therefore, whatever. And if I decide to do whatever I decide to do, that's for me and not for nobody else. And ain't for no attention of nobody else and nothing. It's because I want to do it. But it ain't never stopped my flow.
Now, what's interesting to me is how we as a society have become so sexualized. Because before, like when we would go to the swimming pool, very seldom did you have, I'll say young ladies, going to the pool to be looked at, or were they actually going to go swimming? Now, we had cover-ups. I remember my one, Rugal used to say, he was like, you don't know how to swim because you got on a nightgown. But we had our cover-ups, me and Michelle, we had our cover-ups on, where a lot of us, we were covered. And it was like we were going swimming, not for people to look at us. And now you have it where the young ladies are, hey, look at my butt, which is, look at how we could get down. Look how I'm sexualized. So before, wait a minute, before we had the like me for my mind, don't like me for my body. Mm-hmm. And now it's like me for my body because my mind is not important because I'm taking trips. I take flights, not feelings. When that's not true. We know that's not true. I catch flights, not feelings. So for most, the chick, she all in feelings and she like, oh, I like all this. I want to be your girl. But as Nate said earlier and pointed that out, men like women who support them, and this is him, honor, inspire, and motivate him. Yep. So that's who they're looking for. Like, how can she's going to help me get to where I'm trying to go. She understands my dream.
And with the BBL conflict, it's what are you hunting for? I mean, when I go fishing, I take my fishing pole. So if I'm hunting for fish, going for fish, I use a fishing pole. If I'm hunting for bear, I'll take a big gun or whatever the case may be. So the type of guy you're hunting for or the attention you're seeking, you're going to do what it takes to get it. So guess what? If a BBL gives you the attention you want for those type of guys, but you don't see the pastor.
What, to get a wet butt?
Hold on 1 second.
I'm like, to do what? Get a wet butt. Let's see.
Figure it out. Oh, okay. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. That's what I'm asking. That if you're looking for that, if we use his analogy and you're looking for the attention that you want with a BBL, what you gonna get? Done. That's it. Done. That's what I would think. And it just seems like we're just so overly sexualized that people care about who's sleeping with who, like Lenny Kravitz. Why in the world is Ice-T upset that Lenny Kravitz is celibate, has been celibate for 9 years? And then
nobody business but Lenny.
Right. And why does he have to give an explanation? He ended up saying later, he was like, it's a spiritual thing. But he shouldn't even have to say that. He keeping his stuff. He know his worth. His stuff is, what is it, sacred. Like, if he don't want to have sex for 9 years, he don't have to have sex for 9 years.
His business, exactly.
And we are so overly sexualized. I'm so sick of it, honestly. And I'm going to tell you another thing, that we care who's gay and who's not. The only way that I care of who you sleeping with is if I'm with you.
Exactly.
That if personal gain, if it's like, okay, wait a minute, I have a personal investment here. You're sleeping with who? I think I should know. But all the rest of that stuff, who's gay, who like women, I don't care. I'm learning you for who you are, not who you sleep with. And now everything is, oh, they sleep with this person, or they sleep with the same sex. So what? So you're not going to talk to them anymore? I don't care who you with at night or who in your bedroom. Unless it's somebody I'm with, then I care. But that's what's happening. It's like we are so overly sexualized when before, who cares? What was that show, The Odd Couple? Mm-hmm. I didn't look at that and be like, oh, are they in a relationship? They was in a relationship. It was just two dudes.
Yeah, two roommates. That's it. That's all.
That's it. And it's like, why do we care? Why are we so invested in who somebody else is sleeping with? Why?
That's the society nowadays, because there's, everybody's so flamboyant about it. Now you can't be an actual roommate with another man or another woman without y'all sleeping together. No, we're just roommates. We're friends. Like, it wasn't a question like 10, 20, 30 years ago. Why is it a question now? Because everybody sexualizes everything. And that's crazy. Why can't everybody just be themselves? Period.
That's it.
Now everybody wants to be judge and jury. Ain't but one judge and one jury, and that's God Almighty, period, point blank. Because when I go before him, he's not going to ask me about what you did. He ain't going to ask me about what this person did. He ain't going to ask me about what Cornell did. He dang sure ain't going to ask me about what Todd did. He going to ask me about me. And that's what people need to focus on. But then we have so many people that's getting so far away from God. Now, now all of a sudden we have all these woke people, and yeah, that's their religion. That's white people's religion. I don't believe it about man wrote the Bible, but you quoting something out of a book that a black person wrote, and don't get me wrong, I love my black, but you're quoting something from another book, but you're talking about man wrote the Bible. I don't believe nothing in the Bible, but you're still quoting something from another book.
That man wrote. That man wrote. But it's the same thing even with like Google. We go on Google and there's people that believe what they find on Google is law. And it's not. Even like the encyclopedias. Right. It's you, me. We can just put some stuff up there and pray that, hey, I hope they're accurate. But you have to do your own personal research. And how does that go? We already know how even theories go. It's like, okay, well, these three people saying the same thing. So maybe that might, there may be some accuracy there. You gotta do the work for yourself, and you have to know what it is that you want and what you're looking for, and not allow somebody else's input to influence you. And that's what's happening. And I really wish that we could get out of being overly sexualized and stop judging people based off of who they sleep with. I'm telling you, that's crazy, because that's some personal stuff. Who they sleep with? Oh, okay. Are they this? What difference does it make?
Right.
What difference does it make?
Talking, ain't none of your business.
That part. Or if you meet somebody today, when you meet somebody today, and I know y'all gonna blow up the lines. Let me give you the number right now: 619-902-2287. 619-902-2287. If I meet you today, learn me from today. If you feel as though you need to know my past, you do the research, because I'm not going to tell you. I'm not giving you submitting a resume for a job to what? Be cool with you or to be your friend. But there are people that want to know so much about you. And those are the people you have to watch. Real talk. They want to know about your past. They're digging and then they asked you, is this so-and-so? Why? Why is it relevant? Because when you met me, you didn't know this person, you just know the name. And I'm one, because my mother always said, why is a good question? It's when they can't give you an answer. That's when you need to look inside eye. But why are you so interested in who somebody else is? And to me, you're interested to talk about it with somebody else. That's my thoughts. Look, and I'm just plain as they come out. If you want to know something about my past and a person that you know, and then you're asking about, is this so-and-so? Why? Why don't you ask them? If you want to know about them, ask them. Do you remember that line when we were talking about how exes, back to the topic, my ex is up next, going back and a new guy asks you all about your ex. Do you remember me answering that question? I said, you want his number? Remember that line?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want his number? Because you asked us so much about my ex and all the stuff that he did or what he did, and why? Why? We don't have to see that, because I want the fellas to comment on that one. Why do you ask about an ex? Because I noticed that females don't ask about an ex. If they do, but I don't know any that be asking about, okay, the ex. And probably because, we do our research prior to.
Right.
We gonna date you contingent upon who you used to date.
Right, exactly. If I know you used to date a thought.
Be like, I ain't about to. Heck no. Right. I ain't following that. Right.
But, I will ask a few questions. And
questions like what? What would you ask?
Who all I've talked to in Youngstown, And then after I answer that question, okay, next. They're not interested in wanting to know that whole history and everything else. And they'll be like, well, excuse me, and I don't mean to be nosy, this and that. And I can understand, because this person's trying to get to know me just like I'm trying to get to know them, besides what they've seen. But other than that, after the initial conversation, we're on to the next.
Now, I will say, you have a point there. Who did you date? I would ask, did you date any of my cousins? I got 23 first cousins. Here's the list. And we only got, 4 boys out of the 23?
That's why I said that. That's one of the reasons why the ex is never going to be a next anymore, because he done dated one of my cousins.
But that's one ex.
My cousin, and she didn't know that me and him used to, but still, that hurt me to my soul when he was like, what's up, cuz?
Now, I will say, like what Nicole said, she was like, no, an ex is an ex for a reason. But it depends on why it flipped. Why it changed. Some exes aren't bad, and it might be y'all were younger. This is what you wanted at the time. Okay, now they actually got it. Would I go and revisit? Yes. And the needs change, just like what Nate was saying. He was like, some things that are important, level of importance change as you get older. Sometimes. But then sometimes.
That's my reason why. Then that's why I said you need to grow up. Because, yes, it was my fault. And would I love to have? Yeah. But, it hurt my feelings when my cousin introduced him to me as her man. He didn't know. She didn't know. But for him to be like, what's up? Because that right there broke my heart.
Okay, so he clearly knew that y'all were related and he went.
No, he didn't. He didn't know that we were related.
Okay.
She didn't know we used to talk. And because when I looked at him, I said, I know doggone well. And he said something. And she was like, what's going on? And then he was like, what's up, cuz? When he made that what's up, cuz, that hurt me. It hurt me so bad that I went and told my husband what happened. And he was like,
wait.
He was like, yeah, that's it. He agreed with me. He said, that's messed up.
But, okay, so if he didn't know and then he found out at that moment and said, what's up, cuz, they probably already crossed the line and it was like, well, I'm not going to leave her. You married.
Because that was her boyfriend, but don't call me cuz. That's the thing. We used
Did you ever tell her?
I think she found out. I don't think I ever told her.
But when he said, what's up, cuz, and you're already moved on, you're married, it's like, okay.
But he's not. But you're not my cousin because we slept together.
Right, I get that part. I guess I could understand. I'm not on that side, but I can.
They were only going together, so therefore, you call me cousin once y'all married. But he was being smart, and I know he was being smart. That's what made it. That's why I said grow up.
Okay.
That's exactly why I said he needs to grow up. Other than that, before that, that was my ultimate. I love that person to do till I leave this earth. But when he made that comment after, he was like, "Oh hell no!"
Wait. That's the same person that Monica know?
Yeah, that's her cousin.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Is this the same person? Okay. Now here's Okay, that's why I was wondering if it was the same person. Well, that's because that's where your heart was at.
Exactly, but don't call me cuz y'all not married.
So now I get it. I get it because that's where your heart was at. We all know it's been many, many years. And then he says, "What's up, cuz?" Yeah, that will definitely bother me because that's where your heart was at. Now, here's the thing, though. I had a situation where a guy legitimately, cousin lived out of town. She ended up moving in town. And we talked, but not all like that. And neither one of them knew. Neither one of them knew each other knew me. And with that being said, when he found out, which I had mad respect for him because he told me. I said, "Oh, you met her." They met at a store. But I thought they made the best couple. So sometimes, you be sitting there and be like, "Okay, I can see that." And I said that. I said, "But you know what? Next time, what you got to do is don't go straight upstairs." And the reason they found out is because after they coming downstairs, it was a big 8x10 of her and I. And he was like, "You know her?" And she was like, "Yeah, that's my cousin." And then that's when he let me know. But real talk, mad respect for him for letting me know. And then I ended up talking to her, but I thought they made the best couple. I was like, I can see that. Look, I didn't want him. Nice guy. I'm with Nicole, what did she say? They're ex for a reason. But timing matters as well. So it could be a good relationship, but not the right time. So when you don't have the right time, you'd be like, "Okay, well, we gonna split." But y'all can always revisit. Do you believe in revisiting an ex?
That would have been
No, you're not revisiting an ex, Nate.
No. Bad.
Okay, what you say, Nick?
He would have been the only one. I did try to revisit with my first husband, and I was like, "Nah, dog."
Now see.
I'm not trying to do this again.
Okay, now see, I think if you get married young, I wouldn't revisit with my ex-husband either.
And I asked him because he wanted to do this and do that. And let's go get a jacuzzi and this. And I said, "Can I ask you a question? Where were all these niceties at when we were married?" "Oh, I was young and I was dumb and this and that, and you old and dumb now. Bye." Okay, go ahead, Nate. What you got?
He probably was taking care of other things and couldn't afford the nice jacuzzi and stuff like that.
Okay, but generally speaking, that's usually it.
If I have to take care of both of your phone bill now, your car insurance now, and all this other stuff that comes with a relationship, I ain't got time to be jacuzzi in it. For the same stuff, I can go upstairs in a bed whose mortgage I'm paying in and do it. Now that you're apart, I'm listening.
He wasn't doing nothing, period.
Okay, you're talking about one specific person. Right. We're talking generally.
You're right.
Oh, in general.
Controversial statement. Ready? The side piece is always funner than the main dude.
Absolutely. If you are interested in the book, How the Wife Becomes the Other Woman.
Boom.
There it is. I lobbed it up there for you there, man.
You did. Feel free.
So guess what?
Wait a minute. Let me do my commercial. Feel free to get it at Barnes & Noble. It's located at Barnes & Noble, Balboa Press. And you can also get it on Amazon.com. If you want the book read to you, they'll do that as well. All for the lovely I don't want to say cheap, least expensive price of $9.99. No, there is no discount. That is the discount. $9.99. Quick read. Get right to the point. Boom, boom, boom. All done. Real talk. We get right to
wonderful. The play was wonderful.
The play was amazing. I'm considering.
That also works. That works the other way.
Wait a minute. I'm also considering redoing the play. Now go ahead, Nate.
What?
Go ahead, Nate.
I want to play in it. I'd be extra. But that also goes the other way too. The other woman, I ain't got to pay your phone bill. I ain't got to worry about your car insurance. I ain't got to get your nails done. I ain't got to do all that stuff. So you can get the jacuzzi. treatment.
No, don't be promising the other woman to pay the phone bill, because when the other woman texts is like, "You still paying my phone bill?" The wife is always gonna get that text message.
Guess what though? Let me say this. Wait, I gotta respond.
No, she wasn't.
I gotta respond. The wife can get the text messages. Have at 'em, boo, because I'm enjoying myself. That's what people and wives need to understand. So what do you have? I'm just saying this. Been there. All you have is an argument. That's it. And you had that anyway.
Yeah.
And I'm not advocating for the other woman, but I'm just saying, just to speak to Nate's point, that's where the fun's at.
Because I don't advocate either. But I was saying, you got jacuzzi because he wasn't paying insurance, phone bill, mortgage.
He never paid it anyway.
Okay.
You're being personal. We're not talking about you personally. Go ahead, Nate.
I know you saying
but go ahead, Nate. What you got to say?
I mean, that's it. That's why you got the jacuzzi when he came back, because he didn't have those other obligations. Well, where was this when we were together? Well, this was on your Jerry Curl juice bill or whatever he's doing for you. Your activator.
It was on that snapback.
Right, it was on that flatback.
Great for real. I'm thinking about getting another one.
But here's the thing, though. The thing with that is, if you are the other woman, one thing about the other woman or the side chick, if they play their role properly, that argument is not yours.
Right.
You're not. Hers is all fun. If the fun is gone, bye. What's the benefit of me being over here?
Right.
And usually, watch this. And usually, when the side chick is the side chick, sex usually don't come into play until after the fun, and then it just happens. That's how that occurs. It's not like, hey, okay, I'm just gonna be the side chick. No, he's dated her. Go ahead, Nate, the agitator.
Hey, that's all dessert. No Brussels sprouts. No, nothing. Broccoli, that's all sweets. And that's why he can do that with the side chick, because he ain't got those responsibilities of a relationship.
And that's what the side chick has to remember.
And if she play her role right, she get perks.
Big perks.
A lot of them go above beyond, and then they want to start messing with the wife and texting and calling.
Well, see, that's where the problem is at. She need to be cut off.
When she catch the feeling.
Right. Mm-hmm. But then she need to be cut off. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. Because here's the one thing that people need to understand. Women, why are you upset with a wife? You're upset because she has who you now want. But do you really want to cook, wash his drawers with the skids in it? Do you really want all of that? Make it dinner. Here you go. The way they like it. Do you really, watch this, do you really want to be ignored? Real talk, because he's not even talking to her. Do you want that position?
And the biggest thing that these side pieces don't realize, especially when they catch feelings, do you really want to be in the position of the wife now having to be bothered with the likes of you? They never think about that.
Okay, go ahead, Nate. I want to hear you.
But you never think about
wait. Let me hear what Nate has to say before he loses the fight. Go ahead.
There's a woman right now that wants to change my dirty clothes. Want to wash my Taco Tuesdays. She wants that place. Every man has a woman that wants to take his wife's or his main girl's place. Women don't have that. A guy come and get you to smash you, and after that he can be like, you know what? I think y'all can work it out. All y'all need is counseling. I'm going to pray for y'all. But I have a woman that wants your position. That wants to wash, don't mind my Taco Tuesdays.
Wait.
A woman ain't got that.
Let me say this.
You got a man that wants to rent.
Watch this.
Come on. Yeah, he did what?
But watch this.
If I was you give it to him. And he's like,
we don't want the position. We want the title.
That's it. Because with the position comes the fact that now you got this position, girlfriend. You seem to forget that just like he cheated on me with you, he gonna cheat on the next. He gonna cheat on you with the next.
I disagree.
Not on me.
No. I disagree, and the reason I say that, I'm not gonna say in all cases it's not that, and I'm gonna tell you I can speak for that, because I don't think, okay, he cheated on her, so he'll cheat on me. Now, here's the thing. He cheated on her with me. Is there a possibility that he may cheat on me with someone else? Here's the thing. Let me say this. The only time that happens, usually most times when that happens, is because that side chick turns into the wife. And
exactly.
Which takes you back to how the wife becomes the other woman. So now he's with the other woman, cheating on the other woman with who he had before, the wife. You can get it on Balboa Press, Barnes & Noble, and Amazon for the whopping price of $9.99 from yours, Mel Ross. Yours truly, Mel Ross.
The side chick she ain't in the pros. She's been studied. She's been in that side position. She knows how to do things and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. And if she stays on course, he's not leaving that because that's what he wants. She does what he wants all the time as a side woman. And if she can take that into the league, when she get to the league, she getting time, she getting hours, she getting a big contract. Because guess what? She's in that position. She's always ready to appease me and cuddle my ego. And that's all we want. The one when you get that title, you throw that. No, well, yeah, we married now. I ain't your mama. This, that, and other. But that side piece ain't gonna never say I ain't your mama. She gonna say what you feel like eating.
Well, here's the thing.
All the time.
Here's the thing too. And no, I'm not your mother. Now we got that part correct, but y'all don't compare that side piece. See, that's the difference. That comparison is not given to the side piece. Even if you do, you keeping that quiet. And most times it is, hey, you are giving me what I need. What is that? I need peace. And what's sad is when I hear the side piece say, oh, I'm his peace. Huh? Girl, bye. Why you gonna be his peace? His peace should be his peace should be at home, but that's where he relaxes at.
Should be, but guess what? I can talk real around the side piece, hypothetical. I can tell her I don't have to worry about hurting her feelings. I don't have to worry about the things that you deem, well, that's not right. I don't have to coddle your feelings. I can just be me. So guess what? When I can be me, I'm at peace. I'm at peace. It's the one, oh, I can't say it like that because that's too deep of a voice. Oh, you said it the wrong way. All that stuff only happens at the house. But when you at home, when you go to where your peace is, that's why, dude, he don't go straight home, he go to the bar. Let me get ready to go home and blah, blah, blah. Because that's not his peace. Because I have to be on edge. I have to filter everything I say before I say it at home because you're my wife and you have the title and the privilege of this. So I can't be me. Once a man is in a relationship, he's not him anymore. Think about it.
And that's whack.
It's the truth, though. Have you been to any of these parties? The pink party, the all white, the jeans and Jordans. Have you been to any of those?
I went to the jeans and Jordan and I went to the all white.
Okay, now tell me this. All the girls are on the floor line dancing and all the guys are at the bar. All the married men are at the bar or sitting down. They don't want to move. All the single men is having the time of their life. They're on the floor with 8 girls. Am I right or wrong? You're
right. But here's the thing. Isn't that sad, though?
It's the way it is. We can't have fun. I can't have fun.
Guess what? I'm not going out with you. I'm not.
Good.
I'll be like, listen, if I can't be me, I'm not going. You go where you go, and I'm going where I'm going.
Mel, you told me it's like that. I asked you, did you go? And you said yeah. And I asked, was it like this? And you said yeah. So we're not
well, let me say this. No.
talking about men in general.
I get you, but let me say this. I can't really say that. I can't really answer because when I'm there for the purpose of me and it's having a good time. So I'm really not paying attention. But I am taking pictures. But the jeans and Jordan, I got to say, I saw the couples together and they were dressed alike. And I ended up sitting at one table. I was like, anybody else here? They said, no, but I sat down. And then I was up doing me. But the sad thing that I did see was, yes, the people that I did know that was married, the women were having a better time than the men. And that's... Kevin Traylor, you hear that? But guess what? He do the party planning, so he does that, which is good as Trailer Made.
Right.
360.
Right, good, great show. So I've heard. I haven't been.
Oh yeah, it's nice, but it is sad. Why would you? That's where I saw your wife at.
Yeah,
you don't go
to stay home.
Listen, I'd be like, I ain't going. If I got to sit, if I can't have a good time, I'm not going. Married or not, I'd be like, nah, you go with your people. I'm gonna go with mine. We cool.
Enjoy yourself. I won't feel comfortable there. But this is across the board. I mean, if you look, you'll see all the single guys on the floor having the best time, smiling, dancing, and everything like that.
They are.
All the couples and married dudes are sitting back, either at the bar or sitting around talking. Because guess what? Who is she? What is she doing? Why is she smiling at you? It happens to all of them.
Really? That's probably why they don't be bringing their wives. But I'll say to people that I know, that I really know, that's married, that be having a good time there, their wives already know me. So we take pics and stuff and have a good time.
And most of the time, I can hug you and such and such and such and such. And to a guy, it ain't the hugging, it's the questions after. I can't,
What's the questions after? Is there a certain way that you should be taking the picture?
Well, everything is wrong. Because if I take it this way, I'm supposed to take it that way. If I took it this way, but I have to explain it. So why not go and I won't have to explain none of that.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
Men think.
Let me, we walk right into this one. Let me ask you this. I take a picture with somebody I knew forever. He's married, okay?
Uh-huh.
And the picture, I was taking a picture with my boy, Kevin Williams. So the dude comes up. Look, her glasses fell off. The dude comes up, so it's me. Kev was with me. He slid back because the dude came up and took the picture where we're looking in the camera, but he's facing me. So his stomach is touching my stomach, I guess. He got a big stomach. Is that a wrong picture?
It's all on.
I wish I had it. Look,
it's on the beholder.
Okay.
Because if Nick don't think that my stomach should have been touching yours, I'm in trouble. Because it's sexual to Nick. But to me and you, it's just like, I got a fat stomach and I was in the way. But to Nick, she's, what? That's just like having sex with her and you physically touched her. But it's all on Nick because she's the beholder in this conversation. Okay. So Nick finds it inappropriate. It's inappropriate. Me and you just like, yeah, I've known you forever. I acted, my belly button touched you. And me and you didn't think nothing of it.
Didn't even realize it, honestly, until after somebody brought it to the attention.
But the beholder, and here's the thing, I'm connected to the beholder. So I didn't think it was bad. You didn't think it was bad, but she did. So now I have a problem. And that's why most men sit there, because they don't want these innocent problems.
Innocent problems.
I can't see it.
I like that.
Innocent problems.
Innocent problems.
It's a Nyk the Agitator. It's a Nyk the Agitator original. Innocent problem.
Yeah, that's your word. You clone it. Yeah. The trademark it. Innocent problems.
T-shirts coming.
T-shirts coming. Look at Nick like, huh? And I was like, I didn't see anything wrong. And he didn't see anything wrong. So I guess body language. Some people, whoever, they look at it, body language. Well, Nick, what's your thoughts? If you saw that picture of your dude facing a female and I guess touching his stomach, looked like his stomach was touching hers. Do you think something more to it because their bodies was together or facing each other?
With me, I would ask.
There it is.
The beholder.
I know there it is. Because I'm allowed to ask. Especially if that's
you are.
I would ask.
You are. But guess what I did? I didn't even. But here's my answer.
Okay, wait.
Here's my answer.
Okay, wait. Let me hear you. You said you would ask. Okay, what's your...
I would ask.
Okay, now what's your thought? Wait, Nick. What's your thought, Nate? Because you already said yours. What's yours?
I didn't even know it was touching. That's male. That's just male.
And that's it.
Oh, okay, well, yeah. I don't believe that's it part, but I mean, okay.
No,
but I would have to be asked. But even asking me is just like, ugh. If I didn't come, I wouldn't even. It wouldn't even be a problem if I didn't come. It wouldn't be a problem.
So that's why you say don't even go.
Let me,
but now you can't even be who you are.
Wait a minute. Let me.
Exactly.
Okay. My ex-husband and I were at.
I knew it was personal. I knew it. I'm like, we're just speaking generally.
No. Listen. This
Go ahead.
Is what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
And there was a female that came up to. We were sitting at the table, minding our business. Female came up and she popped him in the head, and said something like, I had to get you before you got me. And then I just...
Now that's different.
Wait a minute. She was like, because he always messing with me. Now, mind you, me and him have been coming out for years, and she never spoke to me. I never seen her speak to him while we was out. But all of a sudden, so when she walked to the bathroom, I was like, you know her? He was like, no, I don't know. I mean, I know her to see her. He said, but I don't even know what she's talking about. I was like, oh, okay. But then after that, she started speaking to me all the time and being around me. But
that's a lie, see.
First time I had seen us in years.
But that right there, if she popped him, he know her. So that lie, that's a problem right there, that lie. Because he said he didn't know her.
But that's what I said. I'll ask. If you give me that explanation, fine. Now, if I hear something different from somebody else, then it's a problem. But I'm going to ask. But
now, see, that popping is something. That has occurred. So if you pop me, it's more to it than what you're letting on.
I wouldn't have these problems if I stayed at home.
You back to what you were saying?
That's why we don't do nothing. I won't have these problems if I don't go. I ain't got to worry about a friend from second grade popping me. I don't have to worry about none of that stuff. And I can have a good time if I was by myself, or I just don't go. So that's why you see the married men, bundled up over there by the bar, talking like Bill Belichick and the Patriots. Got the beer up. You see that ass? Yeah, man. Don't look. Got the sunglasses on so we can watch. And that's our fun. Because guess what?
Listen, when somebody...
Listen. All the time.
When somebody is built and looking good, I'm the first one. I'll be like, dang. You see that? Like, boom, like for real. And I'm not going to get upset. If that girl done did her thing and she looking good and she built like a stallion, baby, she built like a stallion. However, comma, we know that men can't handle that. If I see a dude this fly, I'm going to look and be like, okay. And then y'all get an attitude.
And then you get mad. Then they get mad. The girl, they get mad.
I don't deal with those type of guys because a guy knows, okay, well, go there. And it takes a little bit off of my plate, but you can't come back. Or, yeah, okay.
We can't come back.
Personal stuff. I know when she sees Samoa, what's the dude's name? Aquaman?
Momoa.
She gonna go smash him.
Baby, no. Momoa. See, that's where the problem is at. You said go smash it.
Hey,
just because we look at somebody don't mean we want to get down with them.
I got you because guess what? You would have to know his social security number, his mama's favorite food. You have to know these things, which goes back into why it's worse when you cheat. Because I cheated because she had a nice butt. You cheated, and you know what church you go to. There's feeling involved with you cheating.
Yeah, I need to know the background.
Feelings involved when we cheat.
If I don't know the mother, if I don't know the family, nope. Did y'all date? Nope. If I ain't met your parents, nope.
Do you want to know the feelings that's involved when we cheat?
Go ahead.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Here it is. And that's it. And that. That's the only feeling.
And scene.
When we cheat.
Look, and scene. It's over.
That's it. That's the only feelings that are involved when we cheat. But when you cheat, he got me flowers, and he did this, and we look good together, and you got tomorrow's thoughts. Our kids would have his good hair, whatever the case may be. It's so much more in depth.
Oh, you talking souvenirs.
You know our feelings after I cheated with her?
What?
What you about to do?
That's crazy. What you about to do? Okay. Love the honesty. Look, I'm like, love the honesty. Gotta have that. But are you okay with dealing with that? Because you have some people who they're married couples, and the wife is okay with, he outdoing him. I ain't got to do it. What's your thoughts on that, Nick, while you sitting there texting? What's your thoughts on that? Would that be something?
I ain't got
to do it. Never mind. Look, you need to focus on the show. Look, let's remove Nick and let's have this conversation, Nate, because she preoccupied.
I'm listening.
There are wives, or shall I say spouses, that are okay with their mates being with somebody else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Personal preference. It's personal preference. If she feels, because I mean, a man can only just say squirt and be happy with that. Squirt. So if he find a couple women or women that just like his squirt, that's all he gonna give her. I'm not giving her my love, and only attention she gonna get is the 2 pusher gusher.
Okay.
I'm not giving her thoughts of the day and we should.
You said thoughts of the day.
Yeah, no. She come over and say, "Hey, how you doing? What? Your rent's back 4 months. How much? $80. Big Daddy got you. Squirt, out." That's the game plan. And the woman understands. Listen, she ain't got his heart. She ain't got his a pension. She ain't got this, that, and other. Some women are built like that, man. Hey, listen, whatever floats your boat, as long as it don't run into mine. So I don't mind, hey, if that's how they work it, that's how they work it. Ain't got nothing to do with me, and I don't judge. But I also understand that a woman, that type of woman understands that she ain't getting nothing more than the baby batter.
You said the baby batter.
And ain't nothing in her home gonna come in between the baby batter and her. Oh, what the? Okay.
Not okay. Yeah. Look. It's like. Excuse me.
Yeah. Ain't nothing gonna come in between that. So if she understands that and she can rock with it, rock with it.
She can rock with it if she don't have to do all of that. Nyk said no.
A lot of people say no.
Baby, I got to be the one and only. That's it. That's all. Period. Point blank. And if I'm not, then peace out. I can't.
Well,
you know what? Now see.
Guess what, one only. Guess what, one and only.
Go ahead.
You got to deal with my tremendous Tuesday, my turmoil Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. My one and only got to take care of that too. I shop at Walmart. I shop at Walmart. If you're not my one and only, then there's a problem, and then you ready to hit the road. Whoa. I shop at Walmart. You know what that means?
What does that mean?
Everything I need is in that store. Now, if you don't mind me going to Ace Hardware to pick up a couple things, and Diane's Super Shop to pick up a couple things, well, then be quiet. But if you're my Walmart, I got everything I need in you.
Okay.
Awkward silence.
Silence. Hey, you know Martin back on Netflix. Y'all got to check that out. All you younger people, listen, y'all know what we grew up on in the funness of it all. So check out Martin on Netflix. I'm for it. He's going to be in Cleveland as well, so I wanted to put that out. Y'all check him out. I don't know who he has on his bill with him. But I'll be there to see Martin. I'm with Martin all day, every day. And a lot of the sayings right now, we had a long, long time ago. And if you watch Martin, you'll be able to see, or you can see the stuff that came from him. They're coming up like they done made up this stuff. Get out of here.
No, just make up nothing. Right.
Like, get out of here. Bye. Be like, oh, you real. Remember, they doubling it up. Real. Oh, this is the truth. Okay. Whatever. Like, I'm like, whatever. Now, what Nate was actually saying is, if you are with somebody, which I actually asked that question, if you're with somebody and they know their position and they're at the house, this is their position and they're okay with you stepping out, then okay. Because she getting all her bills paid. She's getting the wife is getting what she wants. And when she's done, she's done.
Who are we to judge?
Huh? Yeah, you just say, who are we to judge? Everybody got their relationship their way. She figure, okay, if you out there having sex, maybe I don't want to have sex with you. Go ahead, do your thing. But go ahead, do your thing. But guess what? All these bills is paid because 9 times out of 10, she got her dude. You know it. Real talk. Think about it. They got it. And call it just what it is. Call a spade.
And then, of course.
What? Call a spade, right?
Right, exactly.
But if it works for you, it works for you.
But when I go get mine, though, it's a problem.
But it shouldn't be a problem. And most times it's not. Most time it's not. And they just like in a situation. But what y'all got? Oh, we roommates.
But anyway.
We roommates. We doing this for whatever reason. And most of the time, it's usually children. It's like, let's make sure we do what we do with this and then call it a day. Some people don't. Would you say that excuse?
Yeah, I couldn't use that excuse. We're together for the children because we don't have any. So.
Oh, okay. But you know what? That's a real thing. Remember remember when Amber D was on and we had that conversation as far as like people being together for their children and just raising their children?
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't think that that's a thing. I think it is because guess what? The children don't have to move or choose. It's like, okay, we here, we in this. And 9 times out of 10, they already know what's going on. But for the children, we stay in this, but we do what we do. Now, if somebody wants to slide in that position, as Nyk the Agitator was saying, it was like, okay, well, I want to be the wife. She got to take up all that. And I wanted to let him know, too, which I know he's listening. Sometimes that side chick don't want to be the wife. She don't want to be the wife. Yep, see, here you go. And the wife, look.
Be the side chick to somebody else's husband.
But watch this, though. So the side chick don't want to be the wife. He leaves the wife for the side chick. And then the wife becomes the other woman and she likes that position. Guess why? She don't have to do all that and deal with that. She deals with the fun. And you can purchase this book at Barnes & Noble, Balboa Press, or Amazon.com. How the Wife Becomes the Other Woman by yours truly, Mel Ross. You can also call in and I can ship that to you if you need. But if you could order it from those places, that'd be better. Look, I'm like, that'd be better because I don't have all of the, I don't have that many here. But that's the position that you play. As far as like dating an ex, I think I could because me and my exes were cool. Never left on bad terms. But some of them, we'll be cool and we're better off as friends. I would not date. And I am happy that they found somebody that works for them. Because there have been some narcissists there. Some people feel like, okay, this is it. And believe it or not, they want to come back. And they'll call, hey, I'll be like, oh, no. Because one thing you have to do is be you. If you can't be you, and think about it. Think about the dudes that you dated that was, air quotes for the listening audience, that was all that. Were you actually able to be you? Did they care about what your thoughts were? Were they 100% behind you? Because remember, I told you have people that act like they support you and they behind you 80%, but that 20, they ain't going to give it all because, oh, wait, you might get ahead of yourself. Why are you trying to stifle my growth? And if you are in a relationship, they should want you to grow, blossom. But you have those men who are jealous, real talk, envious of the woman being superior. And not in a relationship, just in the public's eye. So if you're dating that type of dude, no, don't do it. Because they have low self-esteem and eventually they're going to try to work on yours and tear yours down and tell you, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. No, you need to do that. That's your idea. Let me keep my idea. And how often have we been in situations where, even with your friends, you've been in situations where you're like, okay, somebody gives you an idea and then you look and you tell them, or vice versa, you give them your idea, then they put all their idea in it and your whole idea is out the door and it's their stuff. How often have we done that? I'm going to go ahead. Let's go to the comment here. If women respected themselves in other marriages more, the wife wouldn't have to be the other woman. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. But you have to be honest and communicate. So my thing is, can you handle the truth? Are you able to accept the truth? Really? I remember having a conversation with somebody. Actually, I don't even think it was a conversation. And it was the first time that we were going to be in each other's presence like 24 hours a day. They said to me, man, I sure hope you don't get on my nerves. That's what they said to me. I thought it was funny, right? You know why I thought it was funny? Because I had that same exact thought. I was like, man, I hope this ninja don't get on my nerves. Because you can do 8 hours easy. You can probably do 12 hours easy. But 24 hours? holding a fart in for 24 hours? Can you handle it? You gonna be sick. My stomach hurt. Be at the hospital somewhere. Wow. But honestly, for real though, that's a lot. 24 hours to be in somebody's presence. Then you realize, I really don't know this person. What I know is all the fun. Hey, let's kick it. Let's go to the little, what's the putt golf? You know, going to dinner, doing your thing. And then, bye-bye.
Yeah.
24 hours? Can you handle that? So dating somebody, what would be your suggestion? Would you say, hey, y'all need to be in each other's presence for 24 hours first?
If you're dating for that purpose.
What purpose?
Dating just to have fun, marriage or commitment. You know, if I'm dating just because I'm hungry, I've called Nyk out a couple times. I know she want to hit this, and I was just hungry. But I played the part, but I got my food.
Okay.
So I'm not dating Nyk for anything serious, so I'll play that role. But if I'm looking for a commitment and stuff like that, yeah, the more you're around them, the more that authentic self will come out. The truth. I can't hide the truth from anybody for that long.
24 hours.
That day.
That was funny though. I laughed so hard because I'm not lying. That thought was in my head like, I hope.
Cornell Stevens said he don't want to be in nobody's presence for 24 hours.
Jenny?
He pimping though, you know what I mean? He doing that the way it's supposed to be done. He just chilling. Come home, cook, watch his news, hey, kick his feet up and call it a day. Ain't got to appease nobody.
24 hours. 48 hours. That sounds, is that commitment or is that chilling for the weekend?
Yeah, I'm not gonna, if I ain't in the same jail cell with you, I'm not around nobody for 48 hours unless I'm committed. Unless we sellies.
You said be like, that's because I have to be.
I ask a question though, within these 48, are y'all taking an hour or two break and then back together in these 48 hours, or is it just straight?
Say it's a spend a weekend with somebody.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, go on vacation.
That's
and I mean,
commitment. Okay,
what is that?
5 to 7 days then? That's commitment.
Nyk, here's the thing. Let's say I took you out for the weekend somewhere.
Another place neither one of y'all go. Say Tennessee. Let's say neither one of y'all live in Tennessee.
Right. We go to Tennessee and we have a nice time. I have to be on P's and Q's to make sure you're happy about everything. Your happiness is all I have to be concerned about. I can't be concerned about what I like. I have to be concerning to you. You know when, what's the word? You know when compromise start?
When?
After the man sacrifices. After he sacrifices is when compromise starts. So guess what? This trip.
Sacrifice what? Let's go in a little deeper.
Whatever it is, I don't want to go. Okay, well, I'll go. Okay, if I go now, we can compromise because I said I'll go.
Go to the production with me. Go to a musical with me. You going to a musical with me, Nate?
No, Mel. No. Well, you got to go and this, that, and other. Now, when I go, hey, why don't we do this? Ugh.
Oh, that means you got to go again? If you go once, that means you have to go again?
No. It means now now that I said I have to go, now you got a question. We should wear this. I don't really want to go, so I don't care. Well, you should care. This, that, and other. Listen, I said I don't want to go. Now that I am going, now I have to compromise and wanting to go. I should want to go because I'm going.
We wearing blue. I got your clothes out.
Listen, lay them out. It's more than 24 hours is a commitment thing
because what?
I'm just asking for myself.
I wanted to know, is it if they stay with you for 24 hours and know what hour apart? What hour would it be apart though?
Like a couple hours doing
where? So you stuck at the hotel and then business, y'all in Tennessee, neither one of y'all live there. Nobody knows anything. Y'all spending 24 hours together. So where you gonna go? Because if you go to Target, she going to Target.
And guess what? She gonna always need something.
At Target.
While we're here.
I ain't talking about somewhere that neither one of y'all from. I'm talking about one person coming to visit.
No. See, that's totally different. Because if you're from the same city, then yeah, you might probably at work. No, 24 hours solely. You're at a place, say like spending a weekend with the individual. If they're taking that time to spend that weekend with the individual, is that a commitment? See, to me, I feel like if I'm spending a weekend with somebody, I'm committed to spending this weekend.
Right. But do you think the commitment is bigger for the man or for the woman?
For me, I would say me. But that's just me. But go ahead.
It's for the man.
For the man?
Yes. I have to be ready to pay for things. I have to be ready to pay for dinner. All you got to do is look good, smell good, and have your hips ready to flex. That's pretty much your commitment. I have to get us there. I have to do all these other things. The commitment is always stronger for the man. But that's the role we take. And we ain't got no problems with it. Just acknowledge it. I don't mind it being a bigger commitment for me, but just acknowledge it. Oh, I can't read none of that.
No, don't worry. It's not for you to read. Tonight. Look, I'm like, it's not for you to read, but go ahead.
Yeah, the commitment is on the man. Good night.
Okay, go ahead. What you think, Nick? You said the commitment is not?
It's not a commitment. You just smash it.
But now, see, here's the thing. You said just smashing. But that might not, that wasn't it for me. It wasn't a smash.
Well, let's just go with Nick. If it's a smash, are you going to pay for the hotel? Are you going to feed me before I do this? Get my electrolytes up? Are you going to do any of that stuff for me before we just smash? Or is it up to me to make sure you eat decent? To make sure the mood is right? Who's that on, me or you?
It's on both of us.
No, it ain't. I disagree. Wait, I can't even ring a bell. Ding, ding. It's on him. It's on him. No.
You think?
No. They said, is it on him or her? Nick, you said it's on both of y'all.
I was fed good. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, but you said it's on both of y'all. Wasn't you paying?
No, I didn't.
I didn't. See, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Always be ready. You know, you always want to be ready. But my thing is, no, you expect to pay. But if I pay, that's a bonus. But I do expect for him to pay. Like, this, you chose this. Now, if we got an understanding and we're cool, and I choose it, then I got you. But most times, well, I can say all the times, if I'm willing, even like with dinner or something like that. If it's dinner, anything like that, and I say I'm going to take you out, it's hard for me to actually pay because they always pay. So that's something different. So there you have it. But I want to give this.
I didn't pay for dinner. I didn't pay for drinks. And
right. Right. But you can be prepared just in case because you see how these young dudes are. And not even just, well, some of these older ones, they just jumping on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
Where they're like, okay, we could go out. And then you be like, oh, okay, well, what you want? Then they order your food. And then when you say you ain't got no money, they be like, okay, take that off. You know, you be like, wait a minute, hold on a minute. So with that being said, what you gonna do? Technical difficulty. I don't have any sound, Nate. I want to read this comment. So Todd said, the man definitely has more responsibility and definitely the financial. I agree with him. I definitely agree with him on that one. What you think? Nick, you paying?
If I feel like it, just to let him know that that's not what I'm here for.
You're not here for it?
Yeah. If
Nate, go out and come back in.
Then I'm, and I don't have no problem. That's the thing. I don't have a problem. Because most men be like, yeah, women have a problem paying for this thing. No, I don't have a problem.
Now see,
I'm going to let you know I don't have that problem.
That's great. It really is. That's great. Don't have a problem with it, but I'll never ever say that I don't have a problem with it. I'll never say that. I'm gonna keep that quiet. Now, if we are out, and I'm like, okay, I got it. then okay. Because here's a rule, the unwritten rule that ladies need to understand. If you look at the bill,
hello.
If you look at the bill,
can y'all hear me?
Can you stop? Because I'm in the show. I'll tell you. Just follow me. If you look at the bill, you'll actually pay the bill. That's the thing. You look at the bill, you pay the bill.
Look at it.
Okay, here we go. What'd you say?
I don't never pick up and look at the bill. No.
Don't. Then that means you ain't paying it. Okay. Todd said he gonna take you to the Chop House. You got him, right? The Chop House is nice. They got a good beet salad too. Gotta check that out.
If you taking me, you got it. If I tell you I'm gonna take you, then I got it.
Okay, so whoever offers is who's paying the bill.
Yeah.
Tiffany said, did he just say you got me on my Gatorade? Girl, yeah, we got you on the Gatorade. We got you. That is too silly. Try to connect with him and let him know that you can hear. Because I definitely can. What's today? Today's date is the 31st?
No, baby, today is June 1st.
Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, man. Happy June to the lovely people. Guess what tomorrow is? Tomorrow is Shop Talk with Mel's 14th anniversary.
Yes.
June 2nd. Yes.
That's crazy. You know, that is right, because it's been 2 years since I've been home. Because when I came home last time, it was the 12th anniversary for the Battle of the Sexes.
Battle of the Sexes, doing it up.
Last time I was home.
Okay, so let's make sure we remember to shout out Cornell Stevens' birthday. He got 6 more days.
Okay, happy birthday, Cornell.
Early, but we'll make sure we get him. We gonna get production out there. Make sure we do a little happy birthday production. Put all his comments up there. That's what we'll do. Add all his comments. Real quick, I want to give you guys some Q-tips. While we have the Q-tips of the day. What are we doing? Are we waiting to die? Hope not. And I know you're like, man, that sounds so morbid. You got people when you hit a certain age, all they do is just like wait to die. If their health is declining, they're like, okay, what can I do? One thing you can do, and people need to understand this part of it, that they don't, in order to be, I would say, lucrative in business or in business period, you just need to have one of 3 things, either the skills, the knowledge, or the services, and the services that of what people want. Remember, there was a time when everybody was doing t-shirts, boom, 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 and then everybody started doing the t-shirts, and it's like, okay, we're done. I got 1 million t-shirts with 1 million sayings on it. Not a bad thing, but you have to stay relevant and change with the times and see what's going on. So today's Q-tips is finding a new path, a new profession. If you feel as though that you are not happy in your current profession, just because you're over 50 does not mean that you cannot start over and do what it is you wanted to do. Okay, Mel, I'm trying to figure out, what do I want to do? Here's the thought. Think back to what you were doing before life happened, responsibility happened, marriage, children, all that stuff. What were you doing before? There's a saying, what does it say? Make your hobby your profession. Make your hobby your profession. Now you have the time. Your expenses or your monies are not put into responsibilities now, or say if you have like that relationship where y'all roommates, pour into you. I'm a firm believer of that. Be happy. Make sure you're happy. What did Nate say? Nate was talking about men sacrifice happiness. Women sacrifice their family for happiness. That's why we just jump off and be like, man, I quit the job. And you be like, what? And it is the male's responsibility to keep that house floating. But here's the deal. Make sure you do whatever you want to do. And the reason I say that, especially at this stage of the game, what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? If you never graduated and you're like, you know what, I always wanted to get my GED, go ahead and get it. It's never too late as long as you have breath. Live your dream. What was your dream? Stuff like that. It matters. Do it today. And if God calls you home, at least you were doing exactly what it was that you want to do. So again, all you need is those three things. Skills. If you don't have the skills, health is declining. You'll be like, okay, what can I do? Well, I got the knowledge. That's something that no one can take. Let me teach. Maybe I can teach this thing. I wanted to, prime example with football. Nate ended up getting shot. Okay. He put it out there. That's why I'm putting it out there. What could I do? He has the knowledge. Go ahead and coach. It's never too late. Services. What is it? Be like, oh, okay. Well, you know what? I can open up an equipment store. I might have tender feet now. But guess what? I can have an equipment store. You can still do what it is that you want to do. You are not right. Yeah, you too. With your stuff.
Why I'm sitting here smiling because I've just been picked up by a talent agency.
Good. Do what you want to do. There are so many different avenues to take. And just because, how often have we seen where jobs folded, companies folded, and you were made to do something different. And it's like, okay, wait, I'm made to do something different. What am I going to do? How do I start over? This was my entire life. No, do what it is you want to do. Don't waver. If the person in your life is not on your team, find another person that's on your team. Real talk, because I'm going to tell you something. We're choosing partners too. Even now, even though the show is called Dating, My Ex is Up Next. Usually your ex is up next because that person supported you. And you're like, okay, well, I need to do what I needed to do at that time. But I'm going to go back to my ex who supported me this time in my life. That's why I always tell people, you don't do people wrong. Don't do people wrong. Real talk. Because the same people you meet on your way up will be the same ones that you meet on your way down. And they may be the ones that help you up. Right. And you'll be like, okay, this is the time. Well, all this stuff is not a necessity. So I don't need this right now. But my ex up next, that's who had my back and supported me. And guess what? I'm in a position a position where I can actually invest in myself and do what it is I can do. So don't give up on your dreams. That's what today's Q-tips are. Don't give up on your dreams. Develop your gift. It's extremely important. And another thing, if you can't move, they got another saying. The more you move, the more you'll move. So if you feel like, oh, my back is hurting, keep moving. The more you move, the more you move. You want to get that body right and tight? Go ahead. Start picking up cans of food if you can't enjoy afford a gym membership. Get them big cans of chicken noodle soup. Lift that stuff up. Start cooking. Ladies, it's exercise. Doing laundry, picking up that laundry basket, going in the basement. Do what it is that you need to do. Real talk. And make sure you do it for you. I ain't trying to steal food, but what is it, for us, by us? Do it for you. I do want to talk about the male's medical moments real quick, and we touch bases on that, about that junkie monkey. Make sure your pH is right. That's another thing we'll do. We should add Nate. Nate, there you go with your male's medical moments. Mental Health Awareness Month was last month, which was May. We all have mental health. Real talk is how we cope with it. So if you feel as though that you need counseling and you're not getting what you need, at home, and you're feeling stressed, we know what can come of stress, because stress will kill you. Go ahead and talk to somebody. Talk to somebody that is non-biased. If you're looking for somebody to take your side, that's the wrong idea. Mental illness. I said we all have mental health. Yes. But mental illness is real. Now, with that being said, you see where they're blaming everything on mental illness. Again, we all have mental health, and it's all in decision making. It's all in coping. If you have poor coping skills, get some help. Get some help. And I'm going to tell you guys this. I'm going to actually put this up here as well. The suicide prevention line. If you have a crisis or anything like that, you can text 988. They're open 24/7. Anytime, if you feel that way. If you are around someone, please hear me clear. If you're around someone and you feel like you are done, it's time to move on. There are so many avenues. There's so many programs out there that can assist you. Forget everybody else and focus on you and your health, your clear mind. If it's stressful, leave it. All right. Life is important. I'm big on life. Real talk. Live high on life. And find new friends. Find a new starting lineup. Y'all got to. People are around people and thinking like, okay, this is it. My family is my family. We understand family is not always blood. You got to do what it is. Sure. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Also, I got to put this out here. Now, I'm feeling some type of way with y'all because y'all gave Chris Brown, y'all gave him the business.
The blue.
Yeah, but y'all ain't doing that with Diddy. Mm-mm. And that Chris Brown was a little boy.
Now people make mistakes. So did Chris Brown.
He was a little boy. This is a grown man.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not, we ain't for the DVs.
Said she want to do to him.
Right. Listen, because we're not down with the DV. Real talk. Not down with the DV at all. But for real, y'all ain't giving it to Diddy like y'all gave it to Chris.
Exactly. And still giving Chris the blues to a lot of people. Still giving it to him.
Look, from the last scene I saw with him and Rihanna forgave him, so why we mad?
Exactly.
That's it. Come on. Look like he could probably have his ex up next. Real talk, even though she got them 2 children, but we gonna leave that be. All right, let me get, before we go off here, today's footnote. Remember this, lovely people. Your value doesn't decrease because other people don't notice your worth. Okay? All right, lovely people, that is my time. I thoroughly enjoyed you as I do each and every single Saturday. Thanks for joining in today. Today's topic was dating an ex. My ex is up next. Some people tired of what they dealing with right now, or just single and was like, you know what? My ex wasn't that bad. I might give him a shot. All right. Have a great day on purpose. Happy June to the lovely people. Shout out to us with the, yeah, he do need it. I'm looking at Carnell talking about Diddy. 14 years of Shop Talk with Mel. Thank you. Started out on AM 1500, AM 1330, 93.7, 94.7. Hey, check your girl out. I'm on 94.7 right. I was on the whole time. Look, yeah, right now. I was on the whole time. We getting ready to slide over there. Y'all was hearing music and all that good stuff. And we'll Shop Talk on 94.7 until 3 o'clock. 10 a.m. to 3 o'clock, 947-star.com. That's 947-star.com. And yes, to the lovely people, the station has been sold. Same format, doing it up, and community based. So if you have something going on in the community, make sure you hit us up. Visit the website, 947-star. Let us know what's going on. That information is on there as far as like what's going on. We also do local talent. So if you got a tape or something, remember, look, I'm throwing it back. All the way back. You can tell how long on radio.
Right.
If you got a tape, drop it off at the station. You remember that mess? Well, now you can actually upload it. And for the people that listen, and I know you guys are all out there, if you are from Youngstown and you are living somewhere else, submit your music. 947-star.com. Your girl is on to 3 o'clock. Come Shop Talk with your girl. Hang out, all right? I'm telling you, all day party with no cover charge. Find you, embrace you. Most importantly, always, always love you. Until next week, people. 1, 2, 3. Shop Talk. I was trying to looking at your face.
Right, me too.
Like we got it. Don't wait on you.